back again.
Again, I am Mrs. Carter.
And I'm Miss M, and together we are the two.
The two.
So, gosh, it's been a long week.
This has seemed like an extra long weekend. I don't know why.
Because we were supposed to have a snow day today.
That's why.
I was watching the news, and I saw, like, Reynoldsburg, and I don't know if Canal Winchester was closed or on a 2-hour delay, but I'm like, we need a break. But it's okay, because today was a fun day.
It was.
It was. So, I actually had a pizza party, which you already know, because I'm sure you heard us.
And I smelled it, and it smelled very good.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for sharing.
Of course. We're the two. So that's what we do. And the party wasn't for all my kids. It was for one of my classes. It was my third period, 6th grade class, the whole class. It was so nice to do because I always tell all the kids that, like, I'm all about positive rewards. Sometimes you can get caught up with those kids that aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, and then the kids that are doing what they're supposed to be doing are left out. So I think it's always nice to recognize the positive behavior, and that's what made me do the pizza party for them. So I told them from when they started, which it's only been, like maybe 3 weeks since I've had them, and not one day have I had to get on them to get on track. Not one day.
That is amazing.
So, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So it's not like maybe one kid, no, none of them, like all of them have been soaring, and soaring for our kids is what we're trying to have all the kids do, and that's being self-directed, orderly, accepting, and respectful. And that is so huge. All of those are so important. And even though the kids may be like, oh, sore, who cares? No, that's what prepares you for success, and it also gives you the positive rewards, and you're being the kind of person you should be. So, what we want, because I know I asked you, I said, Mrs. Carter, do you? We did, and I was like, Mrs. Carter, do you want to bring anyone to the pizza party that's been doing exceptionally well? And it is so sad that really it was hard to think of somebody, not that we don't have good kids, but just on a daily basis, what is our expectations are in the classroom, because it makes it so challenging for us as teachers, doesn't it? Like,
and this week the soaring was sporadic, so I can't say that the majority of my students didn't soar, because they did, but it was pieces and spotty and sporadic.
It wasn't enough to earn a pizza party. I mean, because that's huge. That's huge.
Why I didn't send anyone. Even there were some students I probably could have sent, but it wouldn't have been fair. They really didn't soar
every single day. And so that's why I did it for my whole group, is because they truly did every single day. And I was able to pull 2 kids from my 4th period, even though there may have been a couple of times where I had to say, hey, get back on track. But it was close enough to every day, because we can't always expect perfection where nobody's perfect. For us, but so no, but we do want to be able to include more students. So another thing we want is more comments, because we haven't been getting those, which means guess what we don't get to do this week or today?
We get to draw for a prize.
And I hate that.
We have the views, but they're not leaving the comments.
Right, and so we do have one person that said hi, and I think that was Andy again, which is so nice to hear the hi, because we love to say hi to you. We love you. But, like, you have to watch the video, because we had in order to get in the drawing, last week it was something you had to say what you learned and something else. I can't remember what the other thing was. But we're going to change it this week, and we do still have a ton of lotion from Bath & Body Works.
We do.
And
we're going to make this one more soar related. We really want our students to soar higher.
We do.
Next week than they did this week.
So we're going to ask you to, in the comments, let us know how you are going to soar more, okay? So what is soar? It's self-directed, it's orderly, it's accepting, and it's respectful, okay? If you don't know what those things are, Google them. Look it up on your phone.
Most of them, they know.
I know. I'm just saying, I want them to really, really, really work hard on it. So drop us a comment on how you're going to soar. And then also, if you have any ideas how we could get the whole class to soar, because we talk about it, but for whatever reason, we're just don't know.
And I think we need to do more things like this, so they know what soar is and what they're supposed to do, but there's nothing concrete to say this is what soaring looks like in Miss M's class, or in technology, or in Miss Carter's class.
Right.
They need to have a clear picture of what it looks like to soar when they're in our room.
And I'm going to say, like, some certain tips on that. Like, so it is using your manners, please and thank you. It's being kind to one another. It's raising your hand. It's not disrupting the class, and it's participating in class. putting your effort in even if you're struggling. So this isn't about what grades you're gonna get. It's not gonna be about how good you are at doing it. It's about how well you're trying.
Yes.
So it's more about that effort. So I think that's really all we have to say about that.
So just to make sure they know, for our students, to get into the drawing for next week, tell us how you think you can soar, or how we can soar as a whole school higher than we did this week.
Right, exactly. And then you're gonna see happier Miss M, and you're gonna see a happier Miss Carter. We're already happy, but our voices get tired. We're so tired of saying the same thing over and over again, especially for 8th graders, especially for 7th graders. I mean, my 6th graders are the ones that
Oh my God, yeah.
we're soaring more. It's like, you know, and like, what kind of role models do they have to look up to? Like, you want to be that role model for those younger kids, to get them to make sure that they stay on the right track, right? So it is really important. So your homework is, first of all, get yourselves together over the weekend, all right?
Get your mouse in order.
Get your, yes, exactly. Come to our class and soar. And then also comment so that you can get in the contest for the drawing. It's not all about the prize, because we want to see that behavior, but we do also want to reward you. And then we're going to do more, it may not be a pizza party, it may be a pizza party, we may even let you choose.
Mine was
what
a
it
pizza
is.
party because they heard yours going on over here.
And it was
I'm
fun,
like,
and I turned music on, you probably heard the music
No,
blasting.
it was fine.
We played
It was
Kahoot,
Yeah.
some of the kids played games on their phone, we got to talk, it was fun, it really was. So, we had juice boxes too, and I really wish I would have got dessert, but that's okay, because I don't need it. So anyways, we're over our 5 minutes.
Okay,
So I think, is there anything else you want to share?
just proud of my 6th graders for presenting.
Oh,
This was their first PowerPoint
I
presentation.
heard some of them, and I
Right.
heard you guys clapping and all that.
And that's what they enjoyed, the applause from their students,
That's
and
awesome.
from their classmates. It was amazing, but it was about their favorite artist.
Okay, that's
So
fun
we
too.
do that.
I bet that they had a lot of exciting artists.
They did.
Who was
I
yours? You
learned
did
from
it too, I saw.
Lenny Kravitz.
All right.
Man, Lenny Kravitz.
Okay, well that's fun. And I mean, I'm proud of my kids. They're pretty much doing the same thing. Like, they didn't do that, but they're still working on coding and adhesive.
Yep.
They're working on a project, and I mean, that's really it. So,
Mhm.
all right. Well,
That's all for now.
there will be more
We'll continue to share.
as our Eagles soar. You guys have a good weekend.
Good night.
Soar.